If you follow my blogs in the past, well, you'll know I'm a little opinionated. I generally like to speak my mind, and while I'm an eternal optimist, I will criticize, not people, but ideas, especially when it comes from politicians. However, this blog is to sing some praises. We have all heard or experienced the problems with the healthcare system in our province. We know about the waste with Orange, the e-health debacle, and that things aren't always perfectly the way we want them. But when you leave things to people, not government, sometimes really good things happen. Well, as the father of a 12-year-old active child, we all know what that brings. Or more properly said, what they bring. Colds and flu from school, accidents around the home or in the playground. And we all know that there's going to be that odd trip to the doctor or even the emergency room because we're parents. Just the other day, our daughter had a very stiff and sore neck, and of course, we worry because of the bugs going around. Could this be something more serious or the onset of meningitis? I'm a typical parent, and I always worry about the health and welfare of my kids, so better safe than sorry, let's just take her in. Well, doctor's office was closed, and I knew I was headed for a long, long wait in the emergency department. After all, it's the flu season. Oh my goodness, this could be an entire weekend event. We left our house at 3:18 in the afternoon, drove the 12 minutes or so to the hospital, parked the car, went in, and about 10 minutes later she had been through triage, and well, now the wait begins. I understand that there may be more important emergencies, but there is confidence in being there. They tell you if something changes, please come immediately to triage and report it. Well, the end of the story is very good. There was nothing serious, no meningitis, probably just a really bad kink in her neck. Painful, yes, but not life-threatening, and she would get over it, which she absolutely did. But the really good about the story is we were back in the car heading home 1 hour after we left our home. That's right. We waited and had her checked out, got prescribed the treatment, went back into the car, and as we drove out of the lot, I said to Lisa, "That was incredible. How long did that take?" Her reply was, "We left the house at 3:18, and it's now 4:22. With all the trouble we know exists in our healthcare system, the people of Cambridge Memorial Hospital have worked hard on solutions. You see, for minor issues identified at triage, rather than see an emergency room doctor, you can first see a nurse practitioner. And they're fabulous people. She was so understanding, she was so decisive, and made us feel just great. And really, 1 hour? That's nothing out of our lives to make sure our daughter was okay. Patrick Gaskin, Cambridge Memorial Hospital CEO, and his team are people working hard to bring effective and efficient health care to our community. Implementing this program in the emergency room has really made a difference. And just for the record, this is not the first time we've experienced it. Remember, we have a 12-year-old. So there's no coincidence in this latest case because the first time, with the room jammed with people, we were out in less than 2 hours. Patrick and the Cambridge Memorial Hospital team, you're to be congratulated. I know it won't be like that in every single case, but to know you're working diligently to make it that way every single time is certainly good enough for me. Way to go, Cambridge Memorial Hospital, and thank you for working so hard to care for the health of all of us who live right here in Cambridge. I'm Greg DeRocher.